Alrighty guys, so welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing a brand new video today. So today is going to be a great day, because you know why? Because 1, it's The Sims 4, 2, The Sims 4 Parenthood game pack was released yesterday, and 3, again, building is life. Okay, yeah. So I wanted to make like a kid's dream house, because I felt like, you know, if kids could live by themselves, I would imagine them having like a small little home, not too much, not too small, not too big, but just right, you know, like the 3 little bears, like Goldilocks and the 3 bears, that little small little house, Little Red Riding Hood. Stuff like that, you know. Anyway, so I was thinking that you could like have a kid live by themselves in a small little home, and here it is. It's only 1 story. I wanted to make it 2 stories, but it didn't make any sense to me to make it 2 stories, so I just left it as 1. It was gonna be a room build at first, but you know me and small builds don't go hand in hand. I end up making them way too big and then way too expensive, and then this is what happened to the build. So I was like, okay, somehow I don't know what the concept of a room build is anymore, because I haven't done one in about, I think, a year. Well, no, I haven't done one in about since the Sim 4 Vintage Glamour stuff came out. That was probably the last room build I've ever done. I need to do a proper one, which I already have done another room build, which I pre-recorded actually already. I got early access code from EA for the Sims 4 Parenthood game pack, and I literally went crazy. I was building for days. I got about a couple days early for the release date. So I was really pre-recording a lot of videos for like Let's Plays and speed builds and creative Sims, stuff like that. I did a lot of stuff. And I feel like, you know, I wanted to like really branch out and really do a more variety of like builds that are really different from my channel that I've never done before. And I thought of this one, and I also have another build coming up on Friday, which I think you guys will really love, and a new Let's Play that I think you guys really would enjoy. If you guys did not see my creative sim and my speed build that I did yesterday, it was for the Warley family, and those two videos really go hand in hand, and I really explain a lot of what the storyline is all about and the characters and what their individual storylines are, and the storyline for the whole family as a whole. So I really want to do a Let's Play of that family, because the storyline really stuck to me really well, and I felt like it was something that I wanted to share to you guys. It's going to be like a little mini Let's Play that I'll be doing, because I want to experience the Sims 4 Parenthood game pack, but also I want to experience their storyline a little bit well, and try and achieve the super parent aspiration, see how I go with that, and hopefully I will become a better parent than everyone else in the Sim community. So, you know, hello, I'm here, I am a perfect parent. What are you? Yeah, that's right. I don't know. But no, I took the quiz about a couple weeks ago whenever it was released. I was actually named as a fun parent. So I thought, you know what? Fun parent seems like a cool thing to me. I loved it. It was great. It was lit. It was awesome. So, if you have not checked out all like the live streams or the trailers or anything, I will have all the links down below for you guys to check out, because I think if you do not have it already, I highly suggest that you guys check out the reviews and all the live streams that people have done on Twitch and YouTube. It really makes you think a little bit more of like, what do you really want about this? Like, why do you want to buy this pack, and why you want to really like use it and play with it? And me, in my honest opinion, I love this pack because it gives me more things to do, like for gameplay wise, because I'm a really family oriented sim, and I love to have family time and family activities. There's also like volunteering. You can actually do volunteering activities. You can do like some more, there's a lot of things for kids, like you can discipline them. There's character values that really influence them later in their like Sims life. There's a new aspiration called the Super Parent Aspiration. There's no new traits, I believe, but there's also like the volunteering. There's no new careers. But what I like about this game for the kids stuff is like they has has a veterinarian, like it can be a doctor. So I'm thinking, like I think it's like the Teddy Tum Tum teddy bear doctor thing, whatever, the toy thing for the kids. It said a description for like veterinarian, so I was thinking, veterinarian, pets? I don't know. Who knows? So I was really having a lot of fun time actually doing this entire room itself. Even though it is pink, I don't know why I made it pink, but I don't know. It looked cool to me, and I used it, and I did not stop. So I will definitely be doing a lot more like kid dream houses. But if you guys want me to like do more like room builds or like any type of house that you want me to like see on the channel, let me know down in the comments below, of course, because I really want to make sure that I put out videos that you guys want to watch and videos that I want to make as well. So I have been literally spamming you guys with a lot of videos, and I am not sorry, because I am pumped about Parenthood and pumped about videos and pumped about summer, because I'm on summer vacation and I have so much time on my hands. I don't know what to do with myself. I've been inside the house for the past like week and a half, just recording videos and just doing daily uploads and doing Twitch live streams. I have a Twitch page. You should follow me there. It's really cool. I do a lot of live streams there. Like, I do weekly live streams, actually. I do like bi-weekly live streams, and I stream The Sims and other games, but I think you should really check it out. Anyway, enough of that little self-promo there. What is my life? I don't know. But yeah, yeah. So with the new Parenthood game pack, there's actually like a new activity table which you can make new drawings on, and your kids can actually make messes on the floor. So if you did not see the Sims 4, I think trailer and also gameplay trailer, it's so cool. What I like about it is that your toddlers and your kids can make a mess on the floor, and they can be disciplined So it allows them to like learn responsibility and manners and just overall like brighten up their character value and become a better sim. So there's actually like I think a responsible sim. There's not a bad sim. I don't know. There's like different things that you can actually do with your sims, and as like if you raise them right, they'll have a different aspect of their life. So you basically influence them if you raise them right in life, I guess. But anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about this build. There's no story to this build. I don't think so. I just wanted to build a kid's dream house, and I felt like it was needed and it looked cool to me. But I may or may not end up telling a story in the next probably like, I don't know, 2 minutes or so if I talk really fast. But I don't know why, but somehow I feel like I'm talking 50 miles per minute, and it's 50 miles per second or something like that. I talk way too much and talk too fast. It's a problem of mine. It's a really problem. And if you guys do not like look at the debug category, if you like type in bb.show hidden objects in the cheat bar, you will have so much fun like searching through that stuff. I literally spent like hours, well, not really hours, I spent like a lot of time in the debug category just searching for the right items that I want to use, like those blocks that I scaled up, like the Lego type blocks, and I just kind of scaled those up. You have like the sack lunches, you have paint you can actually find, there's some game controllers, some skillets, some food. There's a lot of different things in the debug category that will really make your houses really stand out and really make your houses look more lived in and also more personal, in my opinion. So I think you should really check out the debug category. So yeah, if I sound really weird, I don't know why I do. I think I've been talking for literally I've been talking all day. I did a 5-hour live stream yesterday, and I'm doing a live stream tomorrow. No. Let me tell you a story. So, about a week ago, no, I am literally messed up. What is my life? Anyway, you can tell I'm really excited about this story. Last week, about, I think it was May 22nd, I said I had a dream one time that I got Twitch affiliate, during one of my live streams, and literally a week later, it happened. I'm not even kidding. On literally May 30th, I got Twitch affiliate in the middle of my stream at 2 p.m. I ended my stream at around like 5 something. So in the middle of my stream, I got Twitch affiliate, and I'm like, wait, what? What? I literally freaked out. I was like, what in the world is this? I thought it was fake. Because I was like, I don't think this is real. Because I literally said a week ago I would get Twitch affiliate during in the middle of my live stream. And it happened. So, you know what's going to happen next? I am going to predict the future from now on. I'm going to predict that I'm going to get Twitch partnered in in the middle of my live streams again. Or, what else should I predict for the future for The Sims or for me? So I predict that I'm going to get Twitch partnered in the middle of my stream one day. I predict that I'm going to TwitchCon in September. Oh no, not September, October. For the entire thing. Let's see what else. I predict that we're going to get pets in the next couple of months. I don't know what it will be, but who really knows? I'm just so excited for them, so many different things, and I feel like that with the new packs that are coming out recently for The Sims, I feel like I can really branch out and do a lot more different things with builds and storylines, and I feel like I'm actually making real life stories that sound so real, but they really aren't because they're really pixelated Sims. And, you know, I don't know why. I feel like when I tell stories, they sound so real, but they really aren't. But I make them sound so real, you know? Because I like to put like real life situations into Sims so they sound appealing to the eye, well, appealing to the into the ear. And I just want them to be kind of cool and I want people to enjoy it. So, I talked for 3 minutes, so I'm going to tell a story for the next 7 minutes and a half. So, for the story, I'm going to go ahead and tell a little bit of a story about this little girl and her brother. Well, little girl and her brother named Samuel and Jason. So, Samuel and Jason were like twins, and they honestly were like the best of friends. Well, you know, they were twins, not separated at birth, but they were in the womb together. They were in the womb together. About 1999, well, not, yeah. 1999 is the price of the Sims 4 Parenthood pack and the year Samuel and Jason were born. So, you know, there we go. It goes hand in hand. So, Jason and Samuel, well, no. Samuel. Oh, wait, there's two brothers. No, Samuel and Jessica. I'm going to go with those two names right there. Samuel and Jessica were twins, born in 1999, September 8th, 1999. And they were kind of they were twins, and they weren't really separated at birth, but they went in through back and forth through group homes for the past like 7 years. And right now they're only 9 years old, living in this house right now. And they really didn't know what to do. They were kind of in group homes for the past 7 years. They moved around a lot, and one day Samuel thought, you know what, Jessica, I think we should just leave. We don't know where we're gonna go. I don't know who's gonna adopt us, because they really had a really tough childhood, and they were given up on adoption. They were pretty much left at the orphanage at the age of 2. So their mother really was kind of skeptical about the whole situation, about being a mother, being taking care of kids, and just trying to figure out what to do with her life, because she was a really young mother. She was only about 22. And she had her whole life ahead of her. She was gonna go to college. She had the successful career, and she already knew, but she didn't see herself as a fit mother. She was considered more of an unfit mother, but she, I don't know, she really just didn't want to really take care of kids. She wanted to focus on her career first and then have kids. So she basically gave them up for adoption. So Samuel and Jessica were in this group home for a while, and they were adopted. But afterwards, it was a couple of years, like about when they were only 4 years old at the time, they were in a bad situation in a group home. And they were threatened, but they were also threatened because they didn't know that much. But they were threatened, but also they were kind of, I don't know, I would say beaten up, or let's say abused. I don't like the word abuse, but they were abused as toddlers. And I don't like abuse at all. So they didn't know what to do. And after Child Protective Services came over, saw what happened, heard from the neighbors, and they were taken away. They went back to the orphanage, and they just sat there for a while. After like 3 years later, they ended up being 7 and still not adopted. And Samuel and Jessica didn't really know why they weren't being adopted. They knew they had a bad relationship with that one group home that really set them like away from other homes. Because I guess the father of that group home said that they were so rude. They were always so disrespectful. They didn't listen to what I said. They were always just fighting and biting and hitting other kids. But that was not true. Jessica and Samuel were the only two kids who were the most nicest people I've ever met in my entire life. The most nicest toddlers I've ever met. And they were always so bullied. And I didn't know what to do. So I took matters in my own hand. Okay, let me tell you, I was the one who called Child Protective Services on that little monster of him. I was so furious, like I was their next door neighbor, and I kind of heard some screaming, and it was kind of I was a little bit nervous, like to really go over there and say, I heard some screaming, I heard some yelling, some crying, and I didn't know what was going on. I didn't really want to go over there, but just because I just didn't want to get involved. But then I kind of knew Jessica and Samuel at a point in my lifetime. And I told them, look, everything's going to be okay, everything's going to be fine. But little did I know, in the middle of the night, I heard like a gunshot or something. I don't know what I heard, but I heard like a crack or a loud noise in the middle of the night. So I took it upon myself, I called Child Protective Services in the middle of the night at 2 a.m. in the morning saying, okay, I heard this gunshot or some type of random noise in my next door neighbor's house where these two kids that were all alone by themselves, or not really all alone by themselves, with this abusive father, and I don't know what to do, but I want to call you saying that I think that they're in an unfit household, that they should be back where they should belong. So that's what pretty much happened. Around like around like 2 hours afterwards, after I made that call, I basically said that everything's gonna be okay, Samuel and Jessica. And they still believed me that I was a really good friend to them. And so I took care of them. I babysat them when they were not, like, I basically babysat them when they were little, when they were in that group home for a while, in that household, when the father was like at work or whatever, doing some suspicious activity. I don't know what he was doing, but he was doing something. But either way, yeah, Samuel and Jessica went back to the group home. Everything was fine. But afterwards, when they turned 7, they thought, you know what, we give up. I can't take it anymore. And they've been through so much after their mother being abandoned them after the age of 2. They just didn't know how to live life. They didn't know what to do. So they took matters into their own hands. So Sammy and Jessica moved, like literally snuck out of the orphanage, left the orphanage around about 3 a.m. in the morning. Don't know how they got up that time, but they snuck out, grabbed their bags. They were really, really smart kids, because I also tutored them in school, and I taught them about life skills, about the situation outside, what you got to do in order to survive. And I guess they took that literally. And I don't know why they did, but like they did. So they're really smart 7-year-olds. Well, right now they are 9-year-olds at this point in time, as I'm like kind of talking. And so I feel like that they're doing really, really well. And I want to go see them every now and then. Like, I want to go see them now, but I can't. So, because I don't know where they live. Even though they do live here. But I don't want to go and, like, kind of say, oh, hey, hope you remember me. I just want to check up on you, seeing how you doing, how's everything life, how's life, how's school. And they're kind of not in school, but they're kind of learning about school. Like, learning, I don't know. I guess they met, like, a local child or whatever. I don't know. They just met, like, a local person. And they've met other kids or other kids and other adults in the neighborhood around them. So I guess they've made an adult friend who could like pose as their parent, take care of them, I guess, but they were really by themselves. So they kind of had like an adult friend, quote, air quotes. So that's kind of what really went down. But overall, they are doing really well in like quote unquote school, learning about life skills, how to cook, how to clean, how to take care of them like well needs, because they're still like 9 years old, like I said. And so that's why I kind of put a kitchen there, because I really wanted them to really have a place to really kind of learn how to cook, how to clean, how to make dishes, how to make a dish from scratch and stuff like that. But that's what I did there. So anyway, I hope you guys really much enjoyed this speed build as much as I did. Let me know what you think down in the comments below as always. If you want to see the Sims that I told in this story, let me know down in the comments below as always. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!